All right, so we're going to look at angles on transversals. So there's a lot of things you can conclude when you have a transversal crossing parallel lines. So we'll look at that. First thing we need to understand is what is a transversal, and here it is. Let's imagine we've got two lines like this, and we have a line that goes across both of them. That is what's known as a transversal. So our technical definition could be something like a line that passes through two lines in the same plane at two distinct points in the geometry. Technical definition, basically, it's a line that crosses two other lines. And there's a few things we can say about this. When we have parallel lines, so these arrows indicate that these lines are parallel, and then we have a transversal on top of that, this red line, then we can say that this angle and this angle, you can see that they're on alternate sides of the transversal. So we call these alternate angles, and we can actually say that alternate angles are equal. And I encourage you to think about why that's the case based on the previous video about vertically opposite angles. You can sort of imagine that the situation that's going on here is pretty much the same thing as the situation that's going on here since these lines are parallel. So that might help you get an intuition for why these alternate angles are equal. What also might help is this fact. We could say that corresponding angles are equal. And I don't think that should be that surprising. If we've got this angle here, the corresponding angle on the other line is this angle here. It's sort of in the same position. So we can say that they are equal. Okay, so this angle and this angle are corresponding angles and they are equal as well. And the other thing we're going to say is what's called co-interior angles. So co meaning two, interior meaning on the inside. So co-interior, so that's going to be this angle and this angle here are supplementary, which means they add to 180 degrees. And that's not the only co-interior angles we could have. If we had this angle here and this angle down here, we'd also say that they are co-interior. So we can say that co-interior angles are supplementary. You might be curious as to why that's the case. Maybe I'll just explain this part. The alternate angle to this one would be this angle over here. So the alternate angle to this one would be this one. And we know alternate angles are equal. So this angle here, that would be here, and this angle are on a straight line. So they add to 180 degrees. So you can hopefully see why co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay. Time to test if you understood that. Hopefully made some sense, makes sense to me at least. So find all the unknown angles in the diagram below. So I've got this diagram here. These black lines are parallel. We know that this angle here is 40 degrees. And your question is, see if you can find X, Y, and Z. Good luck. And I'll see you soon.